Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. 38 degrees, 28-mile-an-hour winds. Wind chill is 27. Good morning. This is Little Bay. That wind's coming right out of the north. That $2.8 million house that we looked at last night. Let me see. Right there. Right there. When we looked just before the house and we could see over here. That's where that house is, out on Key Allegro. And the water is really powerful, and we're kind of shooting directly into the wind. That being said, tonight's going to be the challenge. It's going to get down into the 20s tonight. I did go over and check on Luciano, and he is out of the wind. He's outside, but he won't go inside the church. He's out of the wind and has his sleeping bag and blankets and all his clothes on. Didn't need anything, so I just check and move on. That little spot of clear sky over there, that would be nice. It's hard to believe. I was sitting out here on my tailgate in just shorts not that many hours ago. This morning, for the longest time, I was the only person, or the only idiot maybe, out here in the whole beach park. Then after a few hours, I saw some people. I have to work overnight tonight, and I'm thinking about staying in the front of the truck overnight. That way, every so often, I can just turn the heater on. But if I have to, I was totally fine last night. It's only going to be about 10 degrees colder. I got a nice email from Jim and Roberta in Minnesota. And they said how they watch the channel, and I appreciate that. Good morning, Jim and Roberta. They asked about places they could get married on the beach. Well, Jim and Roberta, if you call the Navigation District and inquire about getting married here on the beach, they will work with you. And we have two of these structures on the beach, and you can do two things. You can rent the area in front of the beach, between the building and the beach, or you could do that and rent one of the little rooms. You can kind of see, it's a room. I've gone to weddings here, big birthday parties. This building has two of those rooms. The other one closer to the entrance has one. So if that interests you, you'd be right here at Rockport Beach. Contact the Navigation District, and I'm sure they have a website you can look at. Another option that occurs to me is that little church that we went to, Chapel on the Dunes. And it might be Chapel in the Dunes, I forget, but I have a video called Chapel on the Dunes or Chapel in the Dunes that you could do a quick search for. It was a couple months ago, and that is also for rent. And I don't know how many people you'll have, but you'll also have the option of just going to Port Aransas and being on the beach, and whoever's going to officiate the ceremony, and I don't know if it's just you two guys and some friends, but I would imagine you can just show up at the beach on Port Aransas and walk down to the water. I would imagine you could do the same thing here at Rockport Beach, but I would check with the navigation district first, and I would check with the City Hall in Port Aransas. But those are the suggestions that came to mind. I mean, I just, in one of my videos a few days ago, we had a wedding right here at this part of the beach. And it is really windy and choppy out. If the wind dies down tomorrow, I would love to go to Port Aransas. Maybe we can get some big ships coming in. Get some sleep in the morning, then head over to Port Aransas. But it's just cold and ugly right now. Speaking of cold and ugly, what do you call someone who's not a father but still tells dad jokes? That is a faux pas. It's a faux pas. So Jim and Roberta, when you come to Rockport, see me, definitely stop and say hello. I like when people stop and say hello. I'm not going to lunch. I'm not going to tattoos. I'm not going to the bar. I don't like being indoors anymore. I'm a crazy person. I live in my truck. And thank you for not inviting me to the wedding. But yeah, just stop and say hi. You can even leave a comment. Hey, are you around today? And I'll tell you where I'm at. I've run into some streaks lately where, I don't want to get into that, but yeah, show up, say hi, be sober. I ran into a very nice woman at the laundromat who occasionally watches my channel. Very nice lady. Told her about the wildlife refuge, and she went. Wonder how cold it is in Minnesota today. The wind chill is 28 here. How cold is it in Minnesota? It's so weird to see the water. The tide's coming in. So the tide's going to the left, but the wind is blowing against it. Even the dolphins aren't here today. They moved out to deeper water. So what did you guys think of the one house we looked up in the driving video last night? We went to Key Allegro, and I looked up the price of that one house, and it was over $2.8 million. Over $2.8 million. I would like to do a video where I go out and I find the 10 houses that I like the best. Not the most ones I think are the most expensive, but the ones I like the best, and then we'll look up those prices. Because that one house I really liked, I also showed it in the video. That was like a $680,000 house, and that was real nice. And I'm thinking if it wasn't on Key Allegro, it would probably be like a $350,000, $400,000 house. Oh, sir, I hope you're sightseeing and not thinking about fishing today. I think if he was fishing, he would have backed in. Yeah, it's just it's not a great day to be outside in Rockport, Texas today. I'm kind of concerned about those people who did sleep outside. And I guess technically I was one of them, huh? I was nice and warm. I had on shorts and a t-shirt and slept real comfortable. I had my fan on for white noise real low. And I still need to pull over somewhere and take 5 minutes and clean up the back for tonight. It was real damp because it was raining overnight, so I just want to make sure all my stuff is dry before I climb in the back. That looks a little lighter over there, huh? That's not too bad. Guys, I just wanted to say hi this morning. I'm in survival mode here, so didn't get out and see a whole lot of stuff. Try to get some more fun things for tomorrow morning. Thanks for checking in on me, guys. Thanks for watching.